I'm Dr. Kott. I'm the director of MECA and MECA Text. It is MECATX. And this is a test of the video systems. I'm the director of MECA and MECA Text. It is MECATX. And this is a test of turn off the video systems. I'm the director of MECA and make it text. It is MECATX. And what's the okay, let's see if we're still coming through. Well, I turned off just the speaker, but it looks like it turned off. Okay, it's coming through just slow because I'm looking at this as a return image here. So it looks okay, and I won't have that background now. So I started off with color bars, and now we've gone to a screen. This is a screenshot on a computer that we can use to play various things such as videos, slideshows, PowerPoint, or whatever. So this is one of the cameras on this ATM Mini Pro. I have 4 inputs, and this is input number 4 right now. So anyway, what I'm testing is this system for the Dwarf2. The Dwarf2 telescope, we're trying to get it tested and set up for the upcoming solar eclipses, one in October and the other one next year in April. So we hope to have a network established by then using this system and some other people on with us. So anyway, we appear to be going okay, except that right now there's a cloud cover completely over our house. So the dwarf will not be able to do anything. So last night we tested it on the backyard, showing our backyard, a church in the back, because it could not find any stars to calibrate on. So I don't think we'll do that again tonight, because right now, as I said, there is a complete overcast, at least over the whole area that we would want to be viewing in the sky. So what I'll do is some switching to get used to this and see how it works on the television. Also on Zoom, we found out last night that some new features. There is a poll, relatively easy to do, and also question and answer section. So anyway, what I'll do, the first thing is switch you to the laptop, which is camera 2. And this is the sky as we see it right now at this time. On there, you can see the sky over. This is Central Texas, Killeen specifically is the city. And you can see this is looking east. When we do it with the dwarf, more than likely we will be looking west, because east is too much light pollution. We found that out last night. There's a fence there with cars going by. There's a first cross street with a light. So we will not be using that. We'll be looking west. But anyway, right now, these are the constellations that are coming up. And they're on my left of the screen. You'll see Hercules. And on the right of the screen, you'll see Libra at this time. And this is about nautical sunset. So sunset was about 8:30 something today. So this is just a little bit past that. So also there, as you see, Mirona's Kaput, I guess, in the center coming up. So anyway, that we'll see, and then we could be switching to this camera here, and this is camera 3, and this is the camera that will be on the Dwarf. Not on the Dwarf itself, but on the controller or the phone, and it works fairly well. So the Dwarf will be actually outside about 20 feet from where we're at. And we can control it with the initial connection to the Dwarf is a Bluetooth. And then if you have problems with that, we can use Wi-Fi. But so far, the Bluetooth has been working. We haven't tested the distance yet, but that we will test. So I'm going to get back out of this here. And you can see, I want to show you some of the dynamics of the system that we're using. So here it comes. So there you can see it. And I'm going to move back, take myself out here. And now you see me here on the side of the laptop. So what I wanted to show you here on this screen here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see my hand or not, but I'm pointing to the primary computer that's doing the hard work. There it comes up now, and you see me pointing to it. And there's a light up there to light up when it's dark so that you'll be able to see the speaker. That computer has Zoom running, and it's also got the software for the ATM on it here. But right now, this is the ATM over here in the middle, down low. We'll see that in a minute. It comes up. There is a delay between when I show you something when it comes up. There you see it now. That's the ATM, and it's got 4 camera input and a lot of other nice things, such as you saw the insert of the picture-in-a-picture with the speaker. It's got different kind of wipes, speeds for the wipes and so on, and also fade to black and all kinds of switching. So it's a very nice little switcher. We have 2 of them. This is the bigger one. This one does have a USB-C output that you can record with. Then we have a smaller one that we use portable wise, that's in a little case that we can go out and do events in our field days or whatever with a switch quality, pretty much like this. About the only thing it cannot really do, it will not put up, as you see up there on the screen. You look up at the top up here, you'll see in the screen what you see is the various cameras there, and then your preview on top and your program. So your program is what you're seeing now. The preview is what would come up when I push the button for either a cut or whatever. And then camera 3 is a camera that you're on. This just happens to be a Sony camcorder running on a battery right now. And it's got a very long HDMI cable that you can walk around with, and therefore can be handheld by a person. So it can be a camera operator. You're on a tripod right now, and a tripod could be on a dolly and can roll around, or could be held by somebody by hand. So that's the system of the television. As I said, what you see down here now, you can't see it too well. I got to move a little bit more out of the way. And there you go. I'm going to be pointing down at it here. And this is, I'm going to switch cameras here. There is a little bit of a loose connection right now. I've got to solve that problem. So anyway, I'm going to bring up a different one in case we lose that picture there. But anyway, you'll see I'm going to bring up this camera. And this is an old Sony laptop running Starry Night. This actually has Windows 7 on it, and it's still working very, very well. The Sony VAIO camera, so it's a very nice camera. Very heavy compared with the camera of the laptops that we have now. And you can see the Starry Night on there on the screen. And the Starry Night program is a very nice program in that you can put any time or date that you want in there and speed it up. And so you can have this going at speed it up of 30 times, 300 times, or 3,000 times. So you can go through a whole year in just a few minutes on the screen of the sky. And you can see lots of sunups and sundowns. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to take this back here, and we should be recording, and you can see the clean captioning is on from Zoom, and so far we're doing very well. So I'll come back up here. I'm on a rolling share, by the way, you can see. So anyway, we'll put myself back in the picture, and we'll put a little bit of light on me. And there we are. So that's our complete system. For those who are interested in what we're doing and might want to tie in from around the world. It appears that with Dwarf2, we will be able to tie into people around the world. Now you can see the back of my shirt there. I'll turn a little bit. And you'll see that in just a minute. There you go. Now you see the back of my shirt. And I'm going to move up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. There's Friends of the Night Sky. As I told you, we're in Central Texas. So basically, our area here covers Parker Heights and Killeen and Coppers Cove in Bill County. And then our next county over is Lampasas County, and that includes, I'm wrong on that, Cove, I think is in Coppers Cove, or in Lampasas County. And then down further down the road is Lampasas County. They are all getting geared up for April next year for the solar eclipse in April. And that's kind of why you see this shirt. They are Friends of the Night Sky, so they're trying to become a night sky observatory city, and are advertising it at various events. That's where I got this t-shirt. Now, if I can go on the front here, you may be able to see the front of the t-shirt. If I get up a little bit, we'll see. You can see me from the front and back. Okay, and there we are advertising more the t-shirt. So you'll see it in a minute. And you'll see the front of their t-shirt. So the front has a different design. You didn't see it too well, it looks like, because I didn't turn the right way, but anyway, that's good. I think I'll try one other thing before I sign off here. I want to go to hide chat. It says I don't want to hide it. I'm going to go to plus now. And it's going to bring up a poll. So the poll's got the answer yes or no. So on the screen here, I will be bringing up the question. Is the video good? So, and we're going to put that out for people to see who may be watching. Tonight, we don't have anybody, but we have. And it came up, this video good. And I've got answers of 0 yeses and 0 nos. And I'm going to end the poll. And we'll try the plus one more time. And this time will be a question answer. And this time I'll put there, where are you located? And we're going to put it out there. And that stays up, I guess, until I end it. So right now, that's where we're at. So let's bring back some more of the sky here. And there we are seeing the sky. So it's obviously important where we're at. You must know to set up a telescope. Most of you know your latitude and longitude. And then for most telescope work, you'll need to have your azimuth and your right declination. With the dwarf, hopefully we won't need that. Mostly, if you can see that I am no longer a young person. In fact, I'm over 90, and therefore I want things to be light, easy, simple to use. So basically, I have 3 telescopes out here in the backyard. And one of them is almost too heavy to carry just a mount of it. And it's a trying to think of the word now. It's for solar or Polaris mount. So it's got a very, very heavy weight on it. So, and most of the tripods are heavy, and most of these scopes are heavy. So it'll be nice if Dwarf will come through and do a lot of this. So far, we've used Dwarf outside and tested it on terrestrial objects, and it's done a great job. Easy to use. We put up a video from our Sunday STEM session on that, which you can see. We haven't been able to find a decent night yet, but that will come. And while we're talking there, you can see that our constellations have moved up. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to take me out of the picture again for just a minute. And I'm going to try to do one other thing. There we go. I'm trying to find on a starry night face direction so we can change. And now we're going west. So now you can see that we've just turned west with starry night, and west we see what's going down, and over there on the, I guess the furthest right, the full one you see is Gemini, the twins. And that's about the only one that's complete. The other ones are incomplete at this point. But anyway, they will be going down. The one you saw coming up from the east are the ones coming up right now, and they will be going down in about 12 hours. So you'll actually see them going down later on tonight too, if we were out that long. So I'm going to put that guy back down and bring myself back up. And now that you see me again, and it looks like from the closed captioning that the microphones are working okay. Just a matter of interest. I have the microphone coming in from the camera. Right now for my setup, that is the best way to do it. So the ATM does have two mic inputs, and I also have, if I want to use them for the camera, I have two wireless DJI mics that I could have one and have another one on somebody outside running the Dwarf and talking into this system. So it's a really nice system, and hopefully we'll get some people who are interested in it and will tag on to us to work out some kind of network by October. October is a good test for the April eclipse. Our area will be a great area, 100%. So we expect in this area, our populations in some of our cities to double for that day. And maybe that night or the night before, depending on how long people stay. So anyway, October would be a good test to get all this stuff worked out. And then we have from October till April to complete it. So anyway, that pretty much does it. So let's see what I want to do with sign off. I want to sign off again. So I can do a fade to black. I can show you that. And then I can bring that back up. There's a fade to black. And it's still on fade to black. So after it comes on the screen here, you all can time this and see how long it takes for latency here. It's usually about 20 seconds. Now I'm going to do the fade black off. And I'm going to bring up now. Turn this guy off. I'm working with the mouse on. What I want to do I'm not sure why that came up in the screen. It's being get it. So I was getting it, but maybe I'm just seeing a transmission and now I'm seeing the return. I don't know. I'm still learning all this, but we're still live on YouTube. I made my screen a little bit smaller, and the reason being is I don't have a double screen here. Frequently, I will have a double screen. But what I want to do is bring up color bars again. And here we go with color bars. And I'm going to take myself out of the picture now. And I'm gone. And as I say, at this point, I want to go back to, there we are, back to the night. And then I'm going to end with color bars. And there's our color bars. So now I'll sign off.